Modest.
Yeah, honest with himself.
My wife's gonna listen to this. She's gonna kill me.
She's gonna see good.
Man, I'll vouch for you. Don't worry about it. I'll cover for you.
You know, like I said, every cop I've ever dealt with was white. The only one I had was that one. But that first time I got arrested, we're talking about, was black.
I love when you just say the first time I got arrested.
The first time.
There's 5 other we need to look into.
Well, I like this. He says the first time I got arrested, and then he's saying he only got pulled over once driving the car, but there were 5 or 6 cops that everybody knew were trouble in the town. How did he know that if he never got?
Well, these days you get arrested for anything. Oh, your license expired 3 days ago. Oh, let me go get it. Nope. Get out of the car, handcuffs. Oh, your registration expired, 2-3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
well, get it taken care of.
Out of your wife.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
It's like so, they never like, hey, you want to get that taken care of, or
Right.
No, it's get out of the car, handcuffs.
I had a cop in New Hampshire who let me go for that, and I had a registration. Is this the norm that you would let him go, and say get it fixed on Monday, or? Oh no! I had a ticket that was.
You want to know your risk with if your registration's expired nowadays. What most cops do, you have your phone with you have your iPhone, you have your credit card. You go right onto the registry website. You log into your account. Take you 10 minutes, and you make a payment. You re-register your car right on the side of the road. You can do that.
Okay.
What you risk if you let a guy go with his car being unregistered, uninsured, his license is expired, and they get into an accident or something like that happens.
That's a liability.
You're going to be liable because the registry computer in any state will see the last person, the last department, city, state, the department's ID, the cop's ID, who ran that registration or that license, and they'll know that you ran him at 12 o'clock, and then at 1 o'clock, they smashed into a school bus, and you knew their license was expired, suspended, whatever it was. So a cop will risk his career or worse if they allow that to happen.
This is the other side of tort law.
Yeah,
basically, which is...
It's very easy. Just pull over, park the car here. I'll give you a ride. Go get it registered, whether it be in 10 minutes or go get it registered tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds good. One of them we didn't get to do today, Dave, we didn't get to listen to that Army lieutenant, but I was so enthralled by Ray's and Juan's story that we don't even need to do it because they couldn't. That Army lieutenant couldn't talk what these two had to say.
Yeah, you get two Hispanics talking about the criminal record. You need more time.
Yeah, we had no idea.
Hey, we got a Puerto Rican and a Dominican here. All right, back up the truck.
It's it's funny. I think I told you this. Paddy wagon is considered a racial slur. I don't know if you knew this.
No.
My people, the Irish. But paddy wagon, St. Paddy's Day, all that stuff. Because at one time, when you had Irish in the room, out came the paddy wagon to take you out. So it's one of the many words that we can no longer say.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I learned one.
What's that?
It was kindergarten. We were in kindergarten. We used to say Indian style.
Okay, yep.
We're not allowed to say Indian style, and I used that, with my daughter, and she said it's called crisscross applesauce. Dad. And I'm like, wow,
it is called crisscross applesauce. Yeah. I remember that now. Yeah, not Indian style, and to say nothing of Native American on this side of the Mississippi, Indian on that side of the Mississippi, Indian versus Native American. It's just it's a confusing world that
Indigenous people.
Indigenous people. And, everyone's entitled to call themselves what they want, but we got to stop changing these terms. I can't remember all these words.
All depends on what the angry white person's okay with. The only people who want to change them are the angry white guys. The Indians aren't changing their names.
Well, the Redskins did, right?
They were happy with it.
It's like it's like Latino, Hispanic, Spanish, and everybody I know from the DR or from Puerto Rico that I've met, you say, so what do you guys? We're Spanish. Yeah.
But theoretically, we're not Spanish. Latinos are Latin America. Right. Spanish is the origin of Spain. We fall into the Hispanic.
Yeah. But if I asked you before, what's your background? You said Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. Yeah. Because you speak Spanish. Right.
Listen, this is the golden rule, Dave. You don't want to fuck up a Dominican with a Puerto Rican.
Oh, I
Just
know
don't
that.
fucking
I know
do
that.
that.
Oh, listen,
you
I would never do
call
that.
me a
I would
Puerto
never-
Rican.
coming out, all sorts of shit.
You call me a Puerto Rican, like I'm running you over.
No, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's one thing I've learned. But at least, no, never mind. I was just going to say something a lot worse, but I thought, I'm the one using my real name in this. So, anyway, hey, it's been great having you guys, Juan and Ray
Honored
and
to be
Dale
here.
Lawrence.
Thank you.
And we're going to wrap up. This has been Inside the Thin Blue Line. Anything we want to mention, Dale, before we wrap up?
Next week, we're going to kind of go off the reservation a little bit, talking about Indians.
More than we have?
Yeah, we're going to go off the reservation. We're going to do an active shooter type presentation on identify, react, prevent, how to deal with those type of situations.
Oh, all right.
A lot of good knowledge coming next week.
All right. Are we going to...
100% serious.
Oh, we're going to be serious next
Absolutely.
week? Absolutely. Oh, no. Fine. All right, good. That's been it for Inside the Thin Blue Line. See you next week.